Welcome to Soberhouse. Service announcement to everybody out there. Stay strong. Let me know what you do to have your natural highs. Woo! Soberhouse, motherfucking Soberhouse. I got somebody who always coming in with some words of inspiration.
I know you can't believe I still love them, but they don't love me.
What up, man?
What up,
man? What's good with you?
Bro, chilling, man.
Chilling? How's everything going out there? Where you at, brother?
I'm fucking blessed as all fuck, man.
Hey, that's what we like to hear. We want to hear that.
It's amazing, cause like something happened to me pretty crazy this week. I shared last time I was on here. I shared about my kids, and I don't see my daughter because of my alcoholism and the decisions that I made. And I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm working on figuring myself out and getting it back. And right. My son and my daughter don't know each other. And the first time that I ever had the chance, my first time my kids saw each other was I was going into Walmart with my son in the shopping cart. And right. I saw the lady that takes care of my daughter, it's her grandmother, and she looked at me and my son, this was like 2 years ago, and she started yelling at me. She's like, get the fuck away from us. Like, we're literally walking into Walmart. First time my kids have ever been seen in fucking their life. And I pushed this in, and I just started fucking crying, man. I fucking didn't even go into Walmart. I had to leave.
Wow.
And,
wow, that's powerful.
Anyways, listen, so fast forward to last week.
Yeah.
The grandmother that, you know what I mean, she said whatever. Apparently she left her man where the house that she was staying in with my daughter, and my daughter's mother, she's still active in her addiction, and she, you know what I mean, she's still out there, and I pray for her every day. But she called my mom, and me and my mom don't get along, and
okay.
And it's really weird, man. But me and my mom, we don't get along. It's just because she's so much like me. We're so much like each other that it's like, you know how it is, man, with parents sometimes. Like,
right.
I just called my mom, and they're not friends. No. My mom doesn't even see my daughter. Nobody sees my daughter. But my son now lives at my mom's house with my son's mother. Like, it's fucked up. Like, lives in the basement.
Right.
And so called my mother, and she told my mom that all this shit was happening. And she goes, would you like to see your granddaughter? So she took my daughter to my mom's house where my son's at. Yeah. And I didn't find out until a week later.
So they were able to be with each other, but they never told you about it.
Right. But you know what? It's the best part, bro. This is the best part. Is I got this fucking picture, man. There's my daughter, and there's my son.
There we go.
We got to see each other.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
It is, I'm so grateful.
That's dope as hell, man.
It's amazing. It's fucking
That's amazing.
Like, a lot of people, you know, it hurts in me, but I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy.
Yo, man, continue to be the best version of yourself that you could be, my brother, and just continue to work on yourself. I work on myself all the time, dog. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just constantly try to improve things, like, you know, whether that's just communication and trying to figure out how to communicate with each person in my life. Because, you know, it's a different, certain people you got to communicate with differently. You know what I mean? Like, I found that out, that talking to one of my brothers, I might have to have a different approach talking to my other brother. You feel me? Because it's just weird, man. So I just try to figure out how to better myself, whether that be health-wise or, you know, my relationships, you know what I'm saying, in my life with my family members, my loved ones. I just, you know, intelligence, try to get sharper and try to get, you know what I mean, do mind exercise, like just try to better ourselves. You know what I mean?
Do you meditate?
That day comes. Yeah, sometimes I do. I need to do more. I told y'all my allergies is killing me. I need to do more. But listen, that's one of the greatest things ever. But what I'm saying, though, is what you just showed me in that story, this is how I take it. There's going to come a time where you chilling with your son and your daughter, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want them to soak up all the best parts of you. You know what I mean? You're gonna want them to soak up all the best parts of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I focus on that.
Bro, is
that's
my
dope.
Kids don't know. My kids don't know me drunk.
Dang, that's dope.
They don't know drunk Scotty. Like it's
they
hilarious.
Don't. No. Good.
That's amazing. I'm fucking blessed, bro. Like,
that's what's
the
up.
mistakes that I've made. But the thing about it, man, is all the mistakes, bro. I'm so lucky that I made those mistakes because I'm still fucking good, bro. Right now, me being able to talk to you, bro, is like, man. You inspire me so much. You and Royce, I said it, man. Your guy, like, if it wasn't for you guys, man, I don't know where I'd be. Like, I really don't.
Hey, bro. I appreciate that, man. Listen. Like, what are your kids' names, man? Well, you know what? We'll talk later, man. We don't gotta. I feel
Jayla and Lincoln. They're on my hands, bro. Because everything I do is for my fucking kids, man. No matter what. No
I salute that.
Fucked up I've been,
I respect the fuck out of that. I respect the fuck out of what you're doing, bro. Keep going.
I love it, man.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Hey, and when them haters come around and they trying to stop you from doing what you're doing, bettering yourself, we gonna tell them, bitch, don't kill our vibe. You feel me?
I got one. Oh, buddy. I got one. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
That's like, hey, don't kill the vibe. You feel me? But I definitely, dog, just really respect what you're doing. And you got so much emotion and passion for your children. They're very lucky to have a father like you who's willing to, better himself so he could be in their lives full time, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's big. Man, I really respect that, dog. Thanks for stopping by, my brother. I'll see you next time.
Hey, I got one question.
What's happening?
About James Brown. I got a question about, my buddy was talking the other day about how James Brown changed when the marketing and the companies, they're taking the door. He changed so he could take the door type shit.
Right.
When he shift the culture.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask what your, it wasn't shift culture, but I just wanted to ask, man, what your views on James Brown. Like, he's just a complete innovator.
James Brown, people need to dig into James Brown so they can understand how much he really, even when it comes to his masters and his contracts that he had, he was just on another level, man. He was an innovator when it came to, handling his business. There were a lot of points in his career where, the public got to see him fall down, but I don't think that we celebrate all of the things that he did that were good for the art and for artists on the business side, man. He was just he was dope in that regard, man. Everybody, go peep out the James Brown story.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, my brother, you be good.
Soon, man. Shout out my boy Rudolph. He wanted that question.
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me.
Lord, forgive me.
Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone.
Welcome to Soberhouse. Service announcement to everybody out there. Stay strong. Let me know what you do to have your natural highs. Woo! Soberhouse, motherfucking Soberhouse.